Dynaris has the Apogee. It's an ambulatory oxygen delivery device. You have a left nose and you have a right nose separated by a septum. And today they're treated as one. Well, what happens? Well, you deliver oxygen today, common plenum, 50% to the left nostril and 50% to the right nostril. It's like the doctor gives you 2 pills, says take the pills, take one, and then you throw the other one over your shoulder. So you're losing your therapy. 50% of your therapy is gone. With oxygen, 50% going here and 50% going to a blocked nostril or nose, like we like to say, you're losing, you're throwing away 50% of your treatment. If your doctor gives you a prescription for say 2 liters per minute, and 1 liter is going to your nose and 2 is going to atmosphere, you're only getting half of what was prescribed.
Everything we do is what's best for the patient. And our patient is respiratory diseased patient. So they may have COPD or pulmonary fibrosis or even some type of COVID issue that's lingering and they're struggling to breathe. Imagine breathing through a straw 24/7, and that is the only way you can breathe. And you're stuck in a room with a large oxygen cylinder and you're hooked up to this cylinder and you want to be able to get out and see your grandchildren, or you want to even just go to the drugstore, pick out your own supplies rather than asking someone to do that. We hope to be able to help with that. We hope to be able to give them some type of a relief.
We developed a sensor that really enables technology. One thing for portable oxygen you have to have is long battery life. Our sensor uses less energy than the battery on the shelf is using, just sitting there decaying over a 10-year period. So it's very power efficient. It's also very small and it's cost effective. And it had to have those qualities in order to make, to enable the technology. So what the sensors that we invented do is they actually measure nasal pressure, and which is instantaneous. And we measure that at what we call the zero crossing. That's the point where you go from inhale to exhale. We can actually deliver before the patient even knows they're about to take an inhalation. Sensing that zero crossing point and maybe getting a 1/10 of a second head start on the delivery of the oxygen is better therapy.
Somebody jokingly said in our group, said, well, she'd be the same size as a cell phone. Well, we actually accomplished that. It's a little bit thicker than a cell phone, but the same footprint is about the same size. So getting all that down, and we work really close with our vendors to make sure we could get that completed, and it allowed us to get through the FDA process a little bit faster. So we have a really small module. It's so compact that it weighs less than 12 ounces, which is another goal. We want to get the weight down as far as possible. So we accomplished all that in a relatively short period of time with a small group with Dynaris, and we are really proud of what we've made, and this will allow us to go on and help people be more ambulatory and live better lives, live healthier lives too.
I had pneumonia about two years ago and was in the hospital, and of course I had oxygen, but they didn't have this machine. And then I realized how much oxygen was being wasted. So that's one of the big advantages, is the fact that it'll allow you to maneuver, be portable much longer on the same amount of oxygen. That's what sold me. The fact that it provides the oxygen you need is the main thing. And the fact that it lasts longer is the most significant difference between this system and any of the current available systems, where they use the oxygen coming out of both sides. And since this senses which side is coming to, it saves 40–50% of the oxygen that way, so it lasts longer.
Until now, nasal cannulas were designed to deliver oxygen equally to each nostril. However, Apogee's innovative design targets the most open nasal passage. I want the best care for my patients, and I love that the new Apogee device provides dynamic oxygen delivery, which is a new standard in oxygen therapy.
We have a unique technology, the only ones in the world. We have the first ever and the only dynamic delivery system in the world. Manufacturing is in place. We have an EUA, emergency use authorization, during the COVID era. We have FDA 510K clearance. I'll bet you nobody on WeFunder has those things in place. We have a product. We're ready to launch, we're ready to go.
The investors are able to see that all facets of the idea are well thought out. It's just not just an idea. There is the market feasibility, the technology works, the manufacturability is there. We have the facilities to do such. We've mapped it out. We've shown the processes to do it.
We are going to be marketing direct to consumer, which will be the patient, and we are using social media and our websites, and this response has been very good. It's been better than the industry average, so we're excited about that. We just this week opened up an e-commerce store on our website. They will be able to order directly from us with their prescription from their doctor. And we will also be marketing to the doctor. We can show them what we believe to be superior therapy.
So talk about what real risk is today to an investor. Okay, it's when you invest in a company that has nothing but an idea. We have a company that has an idea that's gone from an idea to a concept to the patent process, receive patents, have more patents pending. We have a product that's FDA cleared, that has an EUA, emergency use authorization. We have a facility that's FDA registered. Okay, our entire quality system alone is a great investment. It's ISO 13485 compliant quality management system. We have a quality team. We have a quality manager, a quality auditor. We have a quality engineer. We're all passionate about this. We're all passionate about the patient. You don't get any of those except the first one, the idea, with most investments.